Should we start with Vox Machina? Or do you want to start?
I think we should start with Vox Machina.
All right, no problem.
All right, so wait, I wanted to ask, is this English originally?
Yes, it was American, isn't it?
American?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the name doesn't
But it's a thing of Dungeons and Dragons. The people that made this are the people that made they're involved with Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember. Criterion, I think they're called, or something like that.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so.
Okay, it's the name just doesn't give me like this side of the seas.
I actually Googled what Vox Machina meant, and it meant something like Rise of the Machines or something like that.
Which really doesn't sum up this.
Critical Role. That's the people that was involved in
Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, interesting.
Sound Machine, and it's Latin.
Sound Machine. So is it more based around the character that I'm thinking of then?
No, I don't think so. I just think it's just a cool name.
It's weird. And it definitely not.
About a sound machine.
Well, no, it's definitely not this side of the border.
Yeah,
so
no, it's
Latin. Because that's what I'm saying. The name, that's why I asked, because the name wasn't giving me. So I thought maybe it might have been dubbed.
No.
Too sure.
How are we doing this?
I actually don't know, if I'm honest.
In a desperate attempt to pay off a mountain bar tab, a band of misfits end up on a quest to save the realm of Exandria from dark magical forces.
Okay. So let's let the people know from the get-go. This is an animation.
Yep, animation.
It's
got a few people in this as well.
This isn't anime. This is animation.
Yeah, animation.
This is a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to. I think this is the first No, we done He-Man.
And we did what's his name? Invincible.
Oh yes. I thought this was gonna be like Invincible.
Sort of was, but definitely wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. Don't disrespect Invincible.
No, I'm not disrespect. I'm saying it sort of was, but it definitely wasn't. Like
it was trying to.
It aired on the trying to be. But,
but it weren't nowhere near.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, go on.
A big thing in this was, do you know the short magician, the short little the girl, the one that could heal people.
Yeah.
She's voiced by Ashley Johnson, who is the voice of Ellie from The Last of Us. Do you know The Last of Us? It's a game, massive game.
Yeah.
Huge. She's the voice of The Last of Us.
Okay.
I heard it straight away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Ashley Johnson.
And you said that it had a lot of people in it.
Yeah, so the king of Exandria is played by, what's his name with the tiger from Walking Dead? What's his name? Ezekiel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, played by Ezekiel.
I didn't recognize anyone. Because you know on Amazon, which I love, when you press pause, you hear me? And I was trying to, I didn't recognize anyone.
And then you got...
Who did he play? Who was...
The king, the king.
Okay.
And then you've got Rory McCann, played the Duke Vedemar something, Rory McCann, that's the...
Because you know what, it felt like one of those animations that would have a lot of actors' voices.
That's
so I was trying to look out for someone.
From Game of Thrones, the Hound. It had...
I know, it's none of these people.
What's the guy's name who was Doctor Who for a while? David Tennant? He was Doctor Who. And he was in Harry Potter as well.
Never watched Doctor Who.
Yeah, so it had a few people in it.
Okay, so is this? Why did you choose this one? Is this
someone stuck me on this and was like, have you seen Vox Machina? And I was like, I keep seeing it on Amazon, but no. And they was like, watch it. So I was like, all right, cool. And that's why I watched it.
Okay. So you didn't watch it because you heard of the cast?
No.
All right, so let's get into it. Really, what did you think of this?
I liked it. I thought there was about 3 separate stories in this. 2 or 3 separate stories in this.
Separate or just 3 different stories? Because it all kind of tied in, I believe. Like
the first, so the first story, we can say it because it's in the first episode, about dragons.
Yeah.
And that's what I genuinely thought this was going to be about. But then they move on from the dragons.
I didn't. I didn't think it was just gonna be about that. You thought it was just gonna be about them.
I thought that was them gonna try and slay the dragons. Yeah, I thought that was the thing.
I would have been bored if that was the case. Like, you know what? By about episode 2 or even halfway through episode 1, I had clocked on that this is like a cartoon and this is gonna give me cartoon vibes.
Yeah, because
it did.
Because it should have. There was certain things that happened that were a bit on that side, but it wasn't enough for you to be like, oh, this is like Invincible. So like there was like
all they did was like drink and swear, bro.
And the people died, like a couple kids died.
Yeah, but
this is what I'm saying. But like Invincible would have showed you them dying.
Yeah, but you. It was an adult cartoon. You wouldn't like.
Yeah, it was an adult cartoon,
but it wasn't.
It wasn't dark.
No. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was lighthearted. It was lighthearted. Yeah, it was lighthearted. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the greatest by anything. It wasn't the greatest. I preferred the storyline that they went down with the guy with the gun.
Yeah,
I like that storyline. That was when it picked up for me. Like because for some reason this was released in 3s. Did you know? Oh, you would have watched it when everything was released. Okay. I watched it in 3s.
Okay. Oh, so you watched this? When did you watch this?
I watched the last 3 episodes like Monday.
Okay.
But I had already seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. I was just watching episode by episode. I'm baffed at what you're saying.
It was released in 3s. Oh, so 1, 2, and 3 came out.
Is this brand spanking new?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 came out. Then a week later, 4, 5, 6 came out. Then a week later, do you get me?
Okay.
Up until 12, which was weird to me. But something else was released like that in 3s. Oh no, Bel Air was released 1, 2, 3, the first episodes, isn't it?
1, 2, I think.
Was it 1, 2?
Yeah.
And then so
I heard Snowfall's like that as well.
Well, I only see episode 1, so I don't know about that. But I like the story. When they started going down that avenue, it picked up for me. Again, you're right. Still stay kind of kiddie. It wasn't this. If that story was a lot darker and a lot deeper, it was.
Which they were trying to teeter with.
This is what I'm saying. It was kinda
the way he was, and the way he was moving was quite. Okay.
And I liked that. I liked how he was, and this, that, blah, blah, blah. And they explained it.
He had a motivation, reason, cause for why.
Yeah, and I liked the twists that were in it as well, which I didn't see coming. Actually, I didn't see them coming. They hit me by surprise.
One of them didn't, because I was like, I swear I saw you with. So how come you're now randomly? And then when it flipped, I was like, yeah, I thought you was with them in the first place. Siblings.
Yeah. That
I expected that, because when you're first introduced, you're like, they're on their side.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's not, and I didn't really get it. So when that happened, I wasn't really too shocked. But it was good. It was good. It really was just.
This is like a light-hearted watch.
Yeah.
Light-hearted watch. You got a few hours in you in the day. Just sling this on, have a watch.
Not even a few hours. What's every episode like?
20 minutes, something like that. Yeah. So 20, 30, 60. So 4 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
So just have a little watch. Like,
you can watch this in between times while you're doing something.
Yeah, you don't have to. There's no subs. There's no subs, so you can just watch this in the background. Yeah. Like, there's no subs.
Perfect.
I liked it, but like I said, when they went with the story with the guy with the gun, what's his name? Percival.
Yeah.
When they went down that storyline, then I was like, okay, now we can go somewhere, because I don't know what we was doing before there. It was like a random 3 episodes.
It really was. When you think of where
it was like a random 3 episodes, and then
that's how they had to introduce and build the characters.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, cool. But
is there gonna be a season 2? Is there scope for season 2?
I mean, there has to be.
Yeah.
The way it ended, like there has to be a season 2.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it would make sense that if there was.
Yeah. All right. Watch it or not?
Watch it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Who's your favorite character? Can I guess?
Go on.
The big you.
No,
okay, cool.
Why do you say that?
Don't know.
What vibes have I ever given off that I would like that guy?
It's because he's gang.
What?
He's always on stuff. Like,
no, bro.
I thought it was action packed. No. Who?
Probably the guy with the gun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I liked him.
Like the other characters weren't great. They weren't rubbish, but they weren't nothing. You know what I mean? Weren't nothing special.
I think the guy with the gun was the only one that had the little something about him.
Yeah,
he had a little
that Gambit feel.
Yeah.
He's I liked his straps.
I like the bad guy. I can't remember the bad. Like, the villain dude.
Yeah.
And I like the guy with the tongue as well. Well, I didn't like him, but I liked his
Silver Tongue. That was good, where it felt like they were fighting bosses.
Yeah, I liked what he could do.
Like,
but that's where it comes down to the Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that type of feel.
It's weird. It doesn't really
hit you like Dungeons and Dragons
vibes. But yeah, watch it or not? Watch it or not, though?
TV.
All right, I'll say watch it. No, I don't have to say watch it.
You have to say watch it,
no,
man.
I don't have to.
Bro.
I'm trying to advise people. It's like, yeah, it's okay, but do I really want to send you out there and watch it?
Some of the things...
checking out. Some people could have just been scrolling past it for time. It's like, should I waste my time? Should I? And I'm like, that voice on their shoulder that's like, do it, you hear me, or not do it. So I'm like, I've got to take that role, you hear me, responsibly, you hear me. But yeah, so watch it from me. It's not by far, though. Because it's not exciting. It's not great.
I thought it was exciting when his story, I thought it was good. If they would have just had his story, this would have been a much bigger watch it from me.
Maybe.
If they just had his story, made it a little bit darker, maybe.
Maybe. But yeah.
If this was real dark, it would have been much better.
Yeah.